quality of public education has been a constant challenge to our government. 社会上许多问题都是来自小孩学习的质量和环境。
Teach for the Philippines launched in August 2012. At that point, a predecessor organization called Sa Aklat Sikat Foundation had been running for some 12 years. At that point, they had also taught about 25,000 teachers and reached about 1 million students. They said, does it really mean 12 years to just reach 1 million kids? And there are 24.5 million kids in the system, so this is going to take us forever. So that's when they came across the Teach For model, where about 40 countries around the world that are doing this. Teach for the Philippines was partner 25, really with a commitment that by taking the most promising, some of the smartest and most driven kids from all over the country and showing them what the reality is in the classroom or in the public school setting, they can then effect change wherever it is they end up.
Teach for the Philippines works to provide all Filipino children with an inclusive, relevant, and excellent education. 他们雇佣全国最优秀的青年来为公立学校教2年的书。
We've trained almost 200 teachers. We have about 89 alumni and the rest are currently teachers in the classroom. We have something like a 15 to 20% acceptance rate. There are about 500 people each year that want to join the program. The idea is, and this is the model of Teach for the Philippines, what the skills you need to learn in terms of management, in terms of dealing with multiple stakeholders, in terms of understanding the person you are working with. These are things you can learn as a management trainee in a corporate setting, but it's also something you can learn as a leader in front of 60, 70 kids in the classroom.
Today, we have invited 2 of their alums to share some of their experiences with us.
One of the clearest and most vivid memories I have was with a parent. I had a problematic student. I had a problem with a kid going to school, not going, really bad attendance, was not performing well academically, of course. I think my words were, it's not about you, it's about your son. And siya yung kawawa dito, hindi ikaw, hindi ako yung anak yung kawawa, sayang yung kanyang potentials.
May study at that time which is that the highest dropout rate come from 3rd grade.
He was maybe 9 years old, 10 years old.
So when TFP stepped into the picture, it's as if we wanted to resolve that issue, diba? Ano bang meron sa grade 3? Ano bang magagawa natin? The most I've handled was, I think, 98 in one day for 5 straight hours.
There are a lot of days that we'd have to make up activities for the entire day for 70 to 80 kids.
We don't look for just education majors. So Delphine, for example, is a management engineering major, Bea was psychology, if I'm not mistaken. You immerse them in classroom pedagogy and training. So we call this our Summer Institute. It's our 8-week boot camp. But we also know that you can't learn everything in 8 weeks. People who study to be teachers do it for 3-4 years, and then we're doing it in 2 months. But the idea is these are college graduates, who are competent, who've been leaders, and you arm them with classroom techniques.
Since I handled the last section, more than half non-reader. For them, when you write, let's say B, for them, it's a stick and it's a circle. So para silang nagdo-drawing. Stick, circle, circle. Oh, ito, ano tong may tuldok. Ganon, para silang nagdo-drawing, kaya pala sobrang tagal. Talaga palang baby, bobo, mami, lahat, alibata. Nag-start kami from scratch. Tapos, sa siso, dikit mo na. Basa.
You kind of assume that all of them should at least have a semblance of how to blend letters.
Correct.
Sounds, right? But that's the reality.
With a fast-growing team of individuals driven with a common passion for expanding educational access, Teach for the Philippines looks forward to leaving their mark on the country.
Change is a big word.
Yeah.
It's a big word. How much impact would you be able to do considering the millions of people in this country? But my eternal belief is that sa dinami-dami ng tao sa Pilipinas at konti lang yung tao nag-e-enlist for government, chances are when you do something, may matatamaan. I always tell my kids, life is tough, but so are you.
Maybe we shouldn't be obsessed about changing the world, but we should change how people see the world. And we may not immediately have changed
Correct.
the world, but we did try to change how our kids saw the world. And I think that's really, really what matters.
Teach for the Philippines in August turned 4. So we have a 5-year plan set where we know we want to be nationwide. Because it's not Teach for NCR, it's Teach for the Philippines. So we have 3 asks. The first is that if you're interested in getting to know more, visit us on www.teachforthephilippines.org. If you want something to uplift you on days where you feel like things aren't going very well, I invite you to read the blog. The second ask is if you know somebody who might happen to be interested in committing 2 years to understand the system better so that they can be a lifelong advocate for education, our application process is now open for the 2017 cohort. This is our 5th batch of teachers. And then the third ask really is if you know anybody who wants to support people who are interested in giving back to the nation through education, then we have many ways by which you can do so.
When I was teaching English, good blank best. Walang makakasagot out of all. Sige, clue. It begins with be. Hala, lahat ng bata. Be, ako, alam ko. Okay, ano? Lahat, sabay-sabay. Very good. Oh no! Sabi ko, ano nangyari? Yung tatak ko kasi, so kasalanan ko pa talaga to. Good. Very good. Excellent. Okay, sabi ko, okay. That incident alone reminds me that they're so aware of their surroundings.
At that age.
So when I was checking those papers, even during the exam, even if I told them that better is the correct answer, for the kids who wrote very good, sige, very good, correct. Because, tama.
希望在不久的将来，每个小孩都能收到平等的教育。